What's up guys, it's Talha here, and this is the final part on modeling classic house in Revit. So in this video we will apply the materials to the house and we will do the rendering. Let's get started. So here I am in Revit, and as you can see I have already opened this project, and before applying the materials I will first create a patio here. So let's go to site plan and let's select floor. Okay, here select floor, then edit type, we will create a 3-inch floor. Okay, and change the thickness here, and let's select a material. So I will just create a new one, let's rename, and I will just add 00, then let's call it patio. So the reason why I added this 00 is to take this material to the top of this material list. So if I just click outside, it will take this to the top, you can see, so we can easily find our materials. Now I will just go to appearance, then image. So I'm going to be using this. So for the patio I will use this. If you want, you can download from my website, or you can get this file from my Patreon. So anyway, I will just select this, then open, and let's click on the image again to change the scale of this. So let's make it maybe 4 feet. Done, and we will apply the bump map also. So just check this and it will open up this dialog. Select that image, open, and just put 4 feet, same size as this. Now done. Okay, and we will just create a rectangle here and finish. And you can see if I change this to realistic, you see we got our very good looking patio. And now let's create the boundary wall. I will create a simple one. So let's go to site plan, select wall, change the location line to finish face exterior, select rectangle, and then just change this to site, the base constraint, and then we will give the height here, so it will be 8 feet, and draw a rectangle around here like so. I will just delete this wall. And now let's apply the materials to this building. So first I will apply the materials to the walls. So select this wall, then edit type, edit, and we will create a new material again and rename 00 walls, and then I will load in this texture image and change the size again, the scale of this. So maybe let's try 3 feet. Done. And apply the material, apply this bump also. Select the same image, then scale. Done. And we will change the amount of this bump, so let's make it 100, and okay. So we got our wall textures, but it's very small, so we need to change the scale of this texture image. So make it 5 feet and 5 again. So it's perfect now. Let's change the material of these corner elements. So select this wall, edit type, and we will create a new material, rename 00 corner elements. Okay, we will not load any image, but we will use the paint. We will use a wall paint, so let's look for the wall paint here, select matte, and then let's use this white paint here. Okay, it's already loaded, and now click OK, and we will just copy this because we want to apply the white material to the other objects also. Okay, so just select all, Control C, OK, and we will apply this white material to the other objects also. So first let's apply that to this sweep here. Select that, edit type, and just paste the material name. Okay, and let's select these window frames, edit, and let's place just paste the material name. Okay, so there's a problem here now. You see, we need to change one by one. We need to change the material for all of these. Okay, so what we'll do is we will just go to the front view and we will delete all these windows here, only the window frames, and then we will just copy this one, the one which we have already changed the color. Let's copy from the corner here, so I have pasted the window frame to all of these. And okay, let's change this one also. So edit type, paste, then copy from this corner and paste here. And now let's select this door and we will apply the white material to the door. So let's change all, only just keep this door handle aluminum and the rest just make white. Okay, so these window frames are missing, so we'll go to the level 1 and you can see we have these frames here and we will just move them. Okay, select all, move, now I will just repeat the same with these frames also. Now let's select this sweep here, then we will paste that material. And the columns also, first let's select this extrusion, edit in place, and now we will select the sweep. Then here in the materials you can just paste that material name, and for this one we will select from here. Let's select these walls and let's change the material of the columns. Select the column, then edit type and paste the material name. Okay, here we have this materials and finishes. Let's paste the material name. Okay, and what's remaining, so we need to change the material of these columns also. let's create a new material. So go to manage materials and create new material, rename, and we will just call it concrete, and we will select concrete material from here. Okay, here we have this concrete, and let's use this one. Or maybe this one. Okay, and we will just use paint tool and just paint this floor here. So select paint tool, then select that concrete material, concrete, and just select this space, and you can see we got this concrete material here. And now let's change the material for the roof. Select the roof, edit type, let's duplicate. Okay, and let's create a new material again, 00 roof, and from here we will select a roof material. So let's use this one, this dark gray. Okay, we will match this roof with this one. So select match properties, then select this roof, then select this one. Now let's change the material of this garage door, edit type. Okay, I need to select that name here, corner elements, and for the steps, okay, this was also remaining. Select all these, let's paste that material name. And now what's remaining, this the steps. Select and then edit type, and here just click at the corner here, and it will open up this new dialog, and here you will find the thread and the riser materials. So just paste the white material, or we will create a new one for these steps. So create new. Okay, let's cancel, create new, rename 00, just call it floor, and we will use a stone material from this asset browser, from this Revit material browser. So let's look for the stone materials here, stones. Okay, select marble, and let's I will use this fine polished white, and let's change the scale, make it 2 feet. So you can see it's looking very nice, but we need to, I forgot to change the material of the riser. So I will just go back again here and copy this floor, then paste in the riser material. Okay, and select this floor, and we will put the same material here also. So we have finished with applying the materials, and now let's add some trees around here. So but before that, let's create a camera. So go to site plan, then we will create a camera from here, from this corner facing here, like so. But we need to edit the the height of this camera. Let's just change that to 6 feet by 6 feet. Okay, and we will go to the site plan and we will place the trees around here. So go to architecture, component, and let's look for the tree families here. I will use this Japanese maple and change the height of this, so maybe 25 feet. Okay, or let's make it a bit more, 45 feet, and just place some trees here. Okay, we won't see this part, so I will not place the family and these trees there. And on this side, because if we create camera from here, we will see this part. So, and now let's right click on this camera which we have just created. Right click, then click show camera, and now we can just see if this tree, we want to show some part of this tree in our view. So if I go here, you can see that tree. I think I have created on the camera. So first let's delete this and we will go back to this view here and just select this tree. Okay, it's actually very big, so I will just change the height to 30 feet. Okay, it's good now. Let's just move this a bit, only we want to show this part in our rendering, and this one also, just take that back. You just keep it like that. Now let's just use this navigation tool and then we will orbit around so we can see a bit more of that side. And okay, so we don't want to see this, you can see it's the CAD drawing, so we'll just right click, hide in view elements, and let's render this project. So but before that we need to turn on the shadows, turn on shadows, and then render. I'll just render this. Okay, first we will try the draft. Okay, so I will just close this. Oh no, we can just click here, show the model, and then we will use the navigation again and orbit a bit more, like so. And use this up and down and just take this up. Now we will go for the final rendering. So I will just change the settings to medium and printer to 300, and then here lighting, just give it exterior sun only, and I will use a custom background. So select image from here and I will load a sky image. This one you can download from my website or from my Patreon. So select that, open, then okay, and render. So the rendering is finished and we got very cool looking rendering here. So let's export this. Exterior one, enter. So that's it for this tutorial as well as for this tutorial series. I hope you have learned something new. So please make sure to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out my Patreon. So see you guys in the next video.